I'm combat ready.
All right, you guys, welcome back. Attack on Titan's back. We're back. They're back. It's a trailer. Well, they're not back, but yeah, trailer.
Attack on Titan season 4 part 3.
0.2.556 version 1, 2, 3.
I just realized you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I should catch everyone up to speed.
Yeah.
I didn't read everything. I'll restate this when we actually start watching it again. I think I told you that stopping myself from finishing Attack on Titan was like having sex with the hottest celebrity you've ever imagined, and then before you finish, you pull out and run away. That's the only way I can describe it. Apparently, the last chapter is horrible.
It's controversial, I've heard.
I've heard a guy I work with said, we talk so much that he knows what I'm into. He knows that like I'm into writing and shit, and he's like, "Oh, you're a writer, dude. I swear to God, you're gonna hate this shit, dude." And I think that's sort of why I didn't read it.
You like saved you from finishing it?
Like I didn't read the last 2 chapters. And the reason I didn't read the last 2 chapters isn't because I wasn't loving it. It was because I was loving it so much that I was like, damn, there's no way. There's no fucking way he finishes this whole story in 2 chapters. So he had to have crammed a bunch of shit into the end somehow. I don't know. But it's interesting because now we have this 1-hour episode coming out, and then how the fuck many more episodes are we gonna have after that? That's the question.
Yeah. So I wonder if this whole hour thing is gonna be like them trying to slightly retcon what happens in the manga.
I don't think it would be here where they're retconning things,
But like probably as in like slowly like putting the pieces to move differently by the next couple of episodes.
I'm not really sure what they could do. I don't even really know how far this is going to go, I guess, because like the season 4 part 2, when I went back to read it, was actually like the anime was moving really slow. It was only covering like 1 chapter per episode. Granted, Attack on Titan chapters are a lot longer, but previously it was like 2 chapters an episode when we were in like season 1, season 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But expectations? Last time we saw Eren, he was on the verge of stomping on all of Marley. He was hanging out with the Mediterranean people.
Yeah, he was the whale titan at this point.
He was the whale titan, that's true, or the centipede, or
yeah, whatever it is, a gigantic
yeah.
skeletor. Yeah, we don't know the whereabouts of both Mikasa and Armin. Like, we are assuming that they are in that skeleton.
They are with the scouts.
Were they?
Yeah.
Didn't he take somebody with him? I guess it's Zeke. Okay,
Zeke,
there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
No, yeah, so Zeke is somewhere with Eren, wherever the fuck he is. I will not say.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Lots of character development coming right at you. Coming in hot.
And I forgot where Falco and all these people are. I'm pretty sure they're with Mikasa and whatnot. Because we got Falco's beast is pretty cool. Like, I still don't understand the functionality of the beak, but whatever.
His beast jaw. He's like a hybrid.
True, I forgot that he's a beast jaw.
He is, yeah. And I don't know. I hope we see more of him. We might. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, maybe
I didn't read that.
I didn't even read that much. I only read everything except for the last 2 chapters. Yeah.
But yeah. So let's start watching this shit. It's only a minute long. So, and also I remember seeing something about Levi. So hopefully we get to see him. And starting in 3, 2, 1, go. They're here. Oh, it's here. Oh, close enough. Rumbling. I like that they are slightly different from each other.
Yeah. That just kind of shows that they were built by Amir, like single-handedly or by hand.
Nice. Dude, that looks like 2D animation too.
Oh man.
Slapped the booty.
You know what he's about to say.
Oh, Armin looks good in that shot.
Oh, my girl.
Are they? Yeah, I love that.
God.
Holy shit.
Let's go. Dude, yeah, he doesn't have his 2 fingers. He's gonna have to. That's crazy, man. Rhino, my boy.
Bro, this is getting so good.
私たちを遠ざけないでお願い
I wonder what Gabby's part is gonna be on all this, you know?
僕らが知らない壁の向こう側があるはずだと
Nice.
信じたいんだ
Was that peace or place? I think it was peace. That was really.
I want to say that they didn't mean.
Pause it. Go back 5 seconds. And then pause it. And then we'll talk about it. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I do think it meant place because it's like there might be some place that we don't know about. So like technically, it's some like what the fuck this guy's thinking. Like so probably that's what they're trying to say.
Well, maybe it has to do with the new intro song.
Ooh.
Which I don't know if you see that there.
Sim.
Under the Tree, which is where the show opened up. Actually,
Yeah.
was Under the Tree.
Sim. Isn't Sim
They did Rumbling.
Okay, so it's the same band.
Which
Okay.
I'm low key kind of did. Like I'm like, let's be real. Sim did the best opening for the show. I think everybody almost unanimously can say that the Rumbling is the best opening.
Yeah, the only people that dislike it is people that are not into heavy metal at all. Like the people that despise heavy metal is the people that hate it.
I could see that, but I haven't seen anyone say they don't like it.
I did
you
I
know?
did see a couple whenever it came
Really?
out. Yeah.
Damn,
Whenever
really?
we were doing the favorite
Yeah.
intro things.
Oh, really?
I remember people saying it. It's like, you yellow
Come
weak.
So you're probably not gonna like this one either.
I wonder if it's gonna be a different take on it though.
It could be. Maybe it's a little bit softer. I wanted Linked Horizons to close out the show, but I also can't complain. Like I wanted it to go full circle.
Who was Link Horizons at first?
They did
intro?
every intro besides My War. Oh, I guess they didn't do Red Swan either. The season 3 like slow one, but they did every other intro, like season 1, both of them, season 2, and then the second half of season 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in here. Seeing Levi back, it's crazy. It's wild that he somehow fucking survived. I want to see how he looks. Granted, because there hasn't been that much time between all of this.
No, it's
so
been
how
like
the
hours.
Fuck is he still able to move after that explosion? You know what
He's
I'm
just got that dog in him, dude. Like
saying? Yeah, shit.
he's
The goal.
He is on a mission. I think he knows that because it's like he said in the trailer, like he wants to kill Levi, not Levi. Levi wants to kill Zeke, and I think he knows that like this is the only opportunity he's gonna get because the world's about to end.
The what I find interesting is like I personally still think that Zeke is obviously not on board. So seeing him tossing like things from the top, it kind of makes you think that it's like he's just a catapult to the fucking machine. But in reality, I think he's just shooting at Aaron. And Levi saying that he's also trying to like poke at the idea of, oh, they're probably still working together. No, I'm pretty sure he's just like Zeke is the only thing that's allowing Aaron to do these things. So if Zeke is dead, then they don't need to worry about this anymore. So, and that is ultimately what I think it's what Levi's line right here, what it actually means.
Seeing Zeke, actually thinking about it, kind of confuses me because I thought he'd be like later in the show. So I'm kind of curious if they're going to cover a little bit more than I thought.
They probably might, what they might do is kind of like what My Hero does, where they show you a little bit of an arc beforehand, and then they jump back to it. So probably they might just start the seed of whatever that's happening, and then go back at it later in the later episodes.
I'm wondering how they would do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how the story ends or begins or whatever in the comic books or the manga. So I really cannot say for sure. But ultimately, what I think is just they're gonna tease it and then come back. That way they give some leeway to whatever Levi is saying. And it's like, okay, yeah, so the Beast is still around doing shit. So.
You could actually do that maybe. The only reason I'm like hesitating on it is because there's such a unique build up to the final battle, to where you have these kind of like this group of characters low key loved each other at one point, and then they were trying to kill each other, and now they're in this weird like, I don't know how we feel about each other, but we have to save the world type of situation. And so they're like trying to not enjoy their last moments together, but just like live in the moment, I guess. I don't know.
You're talking about like the Levi squad.
Well, yeah, you have Levi, Rhina, Jean, which is like Jean and Rhina in the same room is like, okay, like.
Yeah, dude, I forgot we got Annie too.
Yeah,
so it's
you
like,
have Annie.
fuck. I have to say, like, this show It's by far one of the best written shows, which is why it sucks so much that the ending didn't necessarily live up to it. But that's the problem with a lot of shows like this. I mean, I can say the same about Game of Thrones, right? Where it's like the hype and everything is so well done that the moment something doesn't go the way that a lot of people were expecting, the show turns to shit.
That show was just bad, dude. Like, fuck expectations. You could have the worst expectations and still be disappointed in that.
In the last volume season.
Yeah, and that was like just a weird situation because it wasn't like the last episode was bad. It was like season 7 was like kind of like, was that not good, guys? Like, what the fuck happened? And then season 8 was like, okay, this is dog shit. Like, so apparently, from what I've heard, Attack on Titan's like masterpiece. Final chapter. What the fuck?
It's like you see the horse stuff like going, and then right at the end it's a standee and it just falls.
No, yeah, exactly. It's a full horse, and then just like the eyeball falls out or something like that.
Oh my god! Like I hope that they manage to retcon some of it to the point that it's okay. Because it's one of those things, kind of like we were talking about My Hero. It's just like how do you do a couple things and end it properly? And My Hero is still not even finished, right? So it's just so wild to me that they somehow fumbled the end of the show. And I don't even think it's a fumble. I just feel like it's a very, very divisive ending that people are just like, I really don't like it. Oh, I can see it. You know, like
some people love it,
Yeah.
which I don't I haven't read it, so I can't, back up or deny or anything like that. But you want to know what I think? Of course you do.
Of course. Not really, but yeah. Go ahead.
No, I think they're gonna change the ending.
Hopefully.
I put like a 95% on it because I know that Isayama doesn't like. He's like, I know I pissed y'all off with the ending. Like even when he was at New York, he was like, "Fuck."
You know what I hope is that like they actually change it, and then in the Blu-ray they have the manga, and then for those people that actually did enjoy it, and then just give it like that. That'll be great.
Maybe they won't change it, but they're at the very least going to expand it. So if the exact translation from manga to anime would be like 5 minutes, they're going to turn what would be 5 minutes into like 15 minutes of like fleshing stuff out.
Yeah, like tying some knots, loose ends, and whatnot.
I think we're gonna get like this 1 hour episode, and then we're still gonna have like 8 more episodes.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Alrighty. Like, yeah, it's, I mean, great fucking trailer, honestly. Like, amazing. Hope, like, we cannot fucking wait. It's what, a couple months down? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 8?
Till we watch this?
Yeah.
Friday.
Yes, that'll be great. So, hey.
Yes.
Let's go. See you then again.
But yeah, probably a few months until we get part 3, part 2.
Part 1, part 2.
Yes.
2, 3, 5. All right.
7. Goodbye.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.